From ancient civilizations to the modern world, humans have been captivated by the idea of detecting deception. The ability to discern truth from falsehood holds immense power, shaping our relationships, legal systems, and understanding of human behavior. Throughout history, various methods have been employed to identify liars, ranging from observing body language to analyzing physiological responses. However, the pursuit of a foolproof lie detection method has remained an elusive quest. Lies erode the very fabric of our social interactions, creating suspicion, doubt, and conflict. When we are lied to, we feel betrayed and vulnerable, our sense of reality shaken. The stakes are particularly high in certain domains, such as criminal investigations and legal proceedings. False convictions based on inaccurate lie detection methods can have devastating consequences, highlighting the urgent need for more reliable tools. As technology advances and our understanding of human psychology deepens, new avenues for lie detection continue to emerge. One such approach, linguistic text analysis, has gained significant traction in recent years, offering a promising alternative to traditional methods. Traditional lie detection methods, like polygraphs, are popular in crime dramas and investigations. However, polygraphs have significant limitations, making them unreliable indicators of deception. They operate on the premise that lying triggers measurable physiological responses, like increased heart rate and sweating. But these responses are not unique to deception. Anxiety, fear, and excitement can cause similar changes, leading to false positives. Moreover, individuals can use countermeasures to manipulate their responses and deceive the examiner. The analysis is also subjective, as different examiners may interpret the same responses differently. Due to these limitations, polygraph results are generally not admissible in court. Linguistic text analysis represents a paradigm shift in lie detection, moving away from the unreliable measurement of physiological responses and towards the analysis of language as a window into deception. This approach is grounded in the understanding that lying is a complex cognitive process that leaves detectable traces in the way people communicate. When individuals fabricate stories, they face a heavier cognitive load compared to when they recount truthful experiences. This increased cognitive effort can manifest in subtle but discernible linguistic patterns. By examining various linguistic features such as word choice, sentence structure, and grammatical patterns, researchers and practitioners can identify linguistic cues that are statistically associated with deception. These cues, often referred to as linguistic markers of deception, provide valuable insights into the veracity of a statement. One of the key advantages of linguistic text analysis is its objectivity. Sophisticated software programs and algorithms can analyze large amounts of text data, identifying patterns and calculating the likelihood of deception based on established linguistic markers. This objectivity enhances the reliability and credibility of lie detection efforts. Moreover, linguistic text analysis is less susceptible to countermeasures compared to traditional methods. Linguistic text analysis reveals cues indicative of deception. By analyzing these patterns, we understand how language betrays deception. 4 common signs include reduced self-references, increased negative language, simplified explanations, and overly detailed language. Liars use fewer first-person pronouns to distance themselves from their lies. This detachment reduces feelings of guilt or responsibility. For example, the vase got broken instead of I broke the vase. Deception often comes with negative emotions like guilt or anxiety. These emotions manifest in language through increased use of negative words. For instance, I didn't do anything wrong instead of I'm innocent. Simplified explanations reduce cognitive load for liars. They avoid complex details or intricate storylines. Conversely, some liars overcompensate with excessive details. This can make their account seem rehearsed and suspicious. Section 5, Case Study Lance Armstrong and the Art of Reduced Self-References. The case of Lance Armstrong, the former professional cyclist who was stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles for doping, provides a compelling example of how linguistic text analysis can reveal deception. Researchers analyzed Armstrong's interviews and public statements before and after his admission of guilt, focusing on changes in his language patterns. Prior to his confession, Armstrong vehemently denied using performance-enhancing drugs. During these denials, he exhibited a striking pattern of reduced self-references. He frequently avoided using first-person pronouns, instead opting for passive voice constructions or referring to himself in the third person. For instance, he would say, "Mistakes were made," instead of "I made mistakes." Armstrong's case demonstrates that even highly skilled deceivers who are adept at controlling their nonverbal behavior can betray their lies through subtle linguistic cues. Section 6 case study, John Edwards, When Convoluted Tales Unravel. The case of John Edwards, a former US senator and presidential candidate who was embroiled in a paternity scandal, offers another example of how linguistic text analysis can expose deception. Edwards initially denied fathering a child with a campaign worker, Riel Hunter, while his wife was battling cancer. However, after years of denials, he eventually admitted to the affair and acknowledged paternity of the child. Edwards' initial denials were marked by convoluted language and a lack of directness. He went to great lengths to avoid explicitly naming the child or acknowledging his relationship with Hunter. His statements were often rambling and evasive, filled with legalistic jargon and carefully crafted phrases designed to deflect responsibility. In contrast, Edwards' eventual admission was strikingly concise and direct. Section 7. Applying linguistic analysis in everyday life. While the examples of Lance Armstrong and John Edwards involve high-profile cases, the principles of linguistic analysis can be applied to everyday situations to detect less serious lies. By paying attention to the language used by others, we can improve our ability to discern truth from falsehood and protect ourselves from the negative consequences of deception. In personal relationships, linguistic analysis can help us identify potential red flags and address issues before they escalate. For example, if a partner consistently uses evasive language, avoids direct eye contact, or provides inconsistent accounts of their whereabouts, it could be a sign of infidelity or dishonesty. In the workplace, linguistic analysis can be valuable in detecting deception during job interviews, performance reviews, or negotiations. By paying attention to these linguistic cues, employers can make more informed hiring decisions. Moreover, linguistic analysis can empower us to become more discerning consumers of information. Section 8. Conclusion: Empowering Truth Through Language. The ability to detect deception is an essential skill in navigating the complexities of human interaction. While traditional methods like polygraphs have proven unreliable, linguistic text analysis offers a promising alternative, providing valuable insights into the language of deception. By understanding the subtle but revealing patterns that betray dishonesty, we can become more discerning judges of truth and protect ourselves from the negative consequences of lies. Linguistic analysis empowers us to move beyond surface-level interpretations and delve into the deeper meaning embedded within language. By paying attention to linguistic cues such as reduced self-references, negative language, simplified explanations, and overly detailed accounts, we can enhance our ability to identify deception in various contexts. By harnessing the power of language, we can create a more transparent and trustworthy society where truth prevails and deception is brought to light.